Indeed it was. Shimshime, shimshime.
Oh no, no. I'm getting flashbacks.
Ah, yes, you have a bookshelf splattered turtle currently. So,
Oh,
aside from the books covering your turtle, and doing some research, do you recall what you guys researched?
I researched the anatomy of a dragon, and then I researched something else involving dragons.
I
Oh,
researched the pirate captains of Luskin, hoping to find some insight on where problems might come from.
indeed, indeed. And, well, Nero said probably a bit much for you to type, but I think you might have recalled a little bit of what you were trying to research. But, yeah, yeah.
But I'm gonna see if I can find it if I scroll all the way up to the logs.
Oh, sorry about that. That is not here something dragon related, I'm sure. Indeed, indeed. I think that you were asking about the nature of dragons, or any stories of finding out about them.
Yes, nature of dragons and anatomy of dragons. That's right.
Indeed, indeed. And you could recall the information that you got,
No.
but it wasn't any easy particular bits of having a good red dragon. You never heard about that, but you heard a little bit about a good quote unquote metallic dragons being evil or um, having have gone mad or have or just disillusioned intentions. Like for example, I'm saving people from suffering by killing them, like that disillusion. So yeah, yeah, but nothing really on evil dragons. But yeah, you guys got that, and then after you researched and you went to the Firefly Cellar, do you recall what happened?
We ran into two people and then we went to sleep. When we woke up, we were humming a song.
Indeed, indeed.
And like
Oh, continue.
the only way to silence the song was when someone cast a bubble of silence.
Yes, and the song was about Shimshime, Shimshime. And it culminated in.
Culminated in us creating a trap in which we lured. What was it that we lured?
It's
Did
a
someone get
what?
it? Like, did something materialize? There was like a trying to blank
Yes,
now. Is it
yes.
some kind of specter?
Yes, it was a shadow of.
A shadow. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
And so we lured it into this room in which we're currently where we are, and then tipped the bookcase over, crushing it to replicate the millstone from the song.
Sadly, near us wasn't really able to get away from the bookshelf. He kind of got caught under it.
Indeed, indeed.
Slow and steady.
Indeed. And with that, you stop saying the rhyme of Shemshime. So, now what do you guys wish to do?
Uh,
Uh,
Stabilize on the floor. That's a good start. That's a good start. Mecklin's not here.
is Neros unconscious?
He is unconscious. He should be at 0 HP, but I think he was just preempting his his long rest.
Unfortunately, I have nothing to heal him with. It does not look like.
I need to check my inventory and see if I have anything on me.
We could see if one of the Candlekeep monkey types can help us out.
All right. So you ask, go up just to speed this up really quickly. You go up and you ask if anyone can help, as everyone's kind of shocked and surprised that this rhyme has stopped and are asking you guys for more details, or if anyone knows what happened.
I'm a kind of shove the questions off and continue asking around for help for Neros.
Okay. So roll me either a persuasion or investigation to try to find help for Neros. As we'll get to the
Okay.
top. There we are.
From a meta perspective here, let's just say that I don't think Slayer would see any reason to hide anything that happened. I don't believe we did anything that we should be ashamed of or would get us into trouble. What do you guys think? Is it okay if we just spill the beans?
Maybe.
No objections?
I say we do it.
We deserve a
Okay.
reward. So you guys, while wrapping this quick,
This
this bit up,
unconscious figure of the turtle just sort of whispers, "We deserve reward."
more for books. So, with that, you are able to go around and tell people kind of what happened, and yes, attempt to get a reward, Slayer, but also conveying information as well. And in doing so, people are thankful, and you're able to find someone who is able to heal Neros for the cure wounds for 6. Slayer should not be rolling that, but it was 6 that you were able to be healed, Neros, so you're conscious. We'll just put you back with the group. And they say, well, thank you very much for your help. We have the little child Galaby to also say that you are, verify your statements, and we also have Crinkle, the crow that we are using as a Kenku right here to represent it. And he verifies it as well. And I say, well, thank you. Is there anything that we could help you with? Any reward that we would that you would like? We have some ideas, but what could we get you? For stopping this plague. Gold! Yes, we could get you, gold, we could get you spell books. I don't know about a Rod of the Pact Keeper, but, we could get you gold, if you would want, or spell books. Which would you prefer? A lamb meat? Oh, well, we could give you a free meal as well. That's no problem. But we'll give you a little bit more than just a free meal, my friend.
Side note, Wizo, can warlocks cast off a scroll?
You can if you are if it is in your
If it's a warlock spell?
Yes, and if it's arcane, because they can be described in divine or arcane, and yeah.
But Neros can cast just about anything.
Yeah, Neros can cast
Or
anything.
same rules apply, but any
Yeah.
wizard spell. Yeah?
Exactly, but he'll probably want to
What
put
do
it
you
in his.
Neros, we could ask for some scrolls. That might be better.
If you wish, we could get you scrolls and a combination of gold. It depends on which scrolls you would want, as we have a total, for stopping a plague and stopping a dangerous book, it's only fair that we give you 350 gold worth of, reward for this. What spells do you require? After all, this is Candlekeep. We have we have many different books. So we have almost every spell available. Maybe not some
Uh,
ninth or personalized, but
can one cast a reaction spell from a scroll mechanically?
I would say, well, let's see. Using a scroll.
I'm not sure I would allow it in my
Yeah,
game.
because it's using an item, so I would say it'd be use an item action. So no, because you're specifically using an item rather than having that spell on you.
So Neros, I don't know if you want to fill in anything in your spell book, this might be a good chance.
If you have any
I want to get
particular, oh yes.
I want to get more of the lamb meat, like a whole leg of lamb.
Oh, we can get you a whole leg. That's no problem, of course. You could have heard of some of them. Like, especially some of the iconic ones, if that's what you're thinking of. I was eyeing up Counterspell. Yeah. The most iconic would obviously be Lightning Bolts, Fireball, Counterspell, and Fly. Those are four that just you've heard of. They're the iconic third level spells. Anything beyond that, you'd have to roll an Arcana to see if you'd know. But that's true. They're even willing to give you spell scribing materials as well.
Yeah, I think this might be a good opportunity, Neros, for you to fill in any gaps of your spellbook on the cheap. Even if there's level 1 or level 2 stuff, if they're willing to provide the materials, then we're sitting in a nice, comfortable library.
Yes, we would.
If we
love
wanted
to help.
something...
Sorry.
Yeah, does Neros know invisibility?
Mhm.
So that one might be handy. Either to have as a scroll to cast as needed, or for you to enter into your spellbook. Or we could just take the money. But I just thought this might be a rare opportunity for you to have access to all this stuff.
Actually, I think it'd be a good idea for him to take invisibility because that could help us later in the line with future quests.
But not that we're telling you how to play your character, Nero.
No, not at all.
You could just have some suggestions, but yeah, like invisibility is a very common one for second level. That's probably the most iconic. Invisibility, web, and possibly scorching ray are the three that everyone would know.
Oh, Neros, the one time you need your list of spells you want.
Oh
You don't have
no, I see what you mean by notes. Yeah, because you're in a hotel. With your family. Yeah. Normally I'd say no, but
Could
because
we,
of real life, we'll shelve the reward and say that you're able to get your reward
we'll
at that
retcon
point.
it later?
Yeah, we'll retcon it, essentially. Alright, so that would be... yeah, no problem. That's what they're willing to give you. So you can... Someone can write that down or mark it, and then, yeah, we can...
I usually just... I'll type it.
Alright, good. Excellent, so... Yeah, usually, but for the one time. Still, very good. Anyways... Yeah, you guys are able to get this reward that they'll get you figured out, and they'll take about a day to get it ready for you. But aside from that day, is there anything else you want to do in the next day in Candlekeep? To research something, to seek out some knowledge, maybe learn more about the mountain you're going to? Like, I don't know, I'm just throwing out options here.
What- Help me, Wizo, because it has been, I think, 3 weeks. What was the symbol we found at our original drop-off location that led us thinking we were going to Luskin? Was it a tattoo of a pirate, or a tattoo of a Luskin thing?
It was yes, a tattoo, and this tattoo was of it was of basically two people around a table just drinking. Is what the tattoo would look like. I don't know if you figured out the significance of the tattoo yet, but I don't think so.
But something made us think associated with Luskin, though.
Yes, yes. There was a receipt from the Stanky Inn. That's what it was.
Okay. It was the receipt, but we don't know about the tattoo. So I'm going to find out if there is a Da Vinci Code iconographer guy somewhere in Candlekeep who can tell us about this symbol.
Okay, okay. So that's what you'll be doing for the day. Um, Figuring out the symbol. Excellent, excellent. And what are you going to be doing, Alton?
I'm going to search around the library for useful information about thieving, and then I'm also going to bring
Wait,
the
information about
whole
what?
lamb leg to thieving.
Weaving? Oh, thieving. I don't know why I kept hearing weaving.
Thieving.
Like what? Yeah, thieving. Makes sense. Alright, now you're gonna bring around your lamb leg. They ask you to not eat while reading books, but they do have the hearth where you guys can go back to reading and potentially like eating while being respectful of the books, of course. Let's see.
Actually, I was going to bring that to the ship to give to the dragon.
Alright. Yes. Zarthilas X. um, yeah, you bring him to the you bring the leg of meat to the ship, and the dragon's like, "I'm bored. I want out. This is boring. I want subjects. Gold."
I never get tired of your dragon. You can do that every session. It'll never get old.
I'm glad you enjoy. And you have to corral this dragon to not get out. Actually, Alton, roll me a persuasion as you're trying to persuade this dragon not to just leave the ship and do whatever it'll do.
Okay. Let's hope I roll decent on this.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll be fine.
Alright, so you're able to, with the lamb leg especially, convince me just... Alright, one day, and I'm bored. I want things. Gold. Give me shinies. Slaves. Alright, I'm sleepy. And then he goes to sleep. Alright. Wormlings, they're wonderful.
Yes, I'd say if the monks of Candlekeep don't pony up, then we should take him up on his request.
Okay, so that's what you do, Alton. You do you learn about thievery. Slayer, you're figuring out the symbol. Neros, what are you trying to find out? Info on the mountain. All right. Are you guys going to have an avowed help you? Excellent. I like it. So are you guys going to have an avowed help you or just research on your own? An avowed is one of the residents of Candlekeep. I'd be more than willing to help you Seekers. You'll take some help. Okay.
I would also take some help.
Alright. Slayer, do you want some help as well? I want Robert Linkford. Well, you get a different avowed. Let's see. What would be your guide here? They have random names for it. You get Fembris Larlancer, an 18-year-old human scribe that's just, oh howdy, how are you? My name's Fembris. I'm glad to help. I was assigned to help you all. What books do you need?
Pleasure.
I guess.
Can you put the name in the chat, Wizo?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank
golly.
you, young Master Larlancer, is it?
Oh, Fembris is all right for you. I'm just glad to help.
Yes. Well, we appreciate help. Do you know the collection?
Oh, I don't know that, but I could find it out maybe. What's the collection about? In relation to?
No, I mean, do you know what books are here in Candlekeep?
Oh, gosh golly, of course I do. I've been here for a few years now, and I know many different parts of Candlekeep. I can get you just about anything you need. In a jiffy.
Have I used my fear power lately? Is it charged? Okay.
Immigrants is a female, right?
Yes. This is a
Oh.
18-year-old female.
Oh, okay. It'll be harder for me to be mean to her then.
It's you can be as mean as you want.
I was
remember.
picturing I was picturing the teenager in The Simpsons that works at the drive-through and stuff.
We can make a male. It doesn't really matter. If they don't, for some
No,
reason,
no,
they
it
don't
doesn't
give
matter at all.
genders.
No.
Yeah, so we could make a male. We could even. It's like
2021, man.
well, yeah, we could make him like a young, even better. We'll make him male, and he's 18. He's an adult, but he has no facial hair whatsoever, and he just looks like he's like a super young teenager.
He's got like acne.
Yeah, some acne here and there, but he has the happiest, brightest, can-do attitude.
Excellent. Well, I will go first. I'm going to use my minor illusion cantrip to replicate the symbol, the tattoo that we saw way back on that island, and say, I'm seeking information on this symbol. I believe it is some sort of icon.
Oh.
I'm not sure if it might be affiliated with a political group, a religion, or a gang, but I'm curious to find out what this is associated with.
Oh, it's a strange one, that's for sure. We can look for it though, and I'm sure we'll find something on the symbols and anthologies of different states, religions, and criminal organizations. I'll be right back. In fact, you can come with me, as we can go and look for those books.
Yes, let's do that.
Alright, roll me an investigation. And I've already rolled his. Somehow he has a +8 to it, so...
Okay. He's good at what he does.
He's good at what he does,
Um,
that's for sure. Oof. So there's just a lot of stupid symbols of organizations, criminal organizations of myths, criminal organizations, here and now. None of these that really make any sense to you. And he comes back with 2 books and he's like, well, Mr. Slayer, I found these 2 books that might help you. This book is on the shady symbols and tattoos that ne'er-do-wells have in brothels, and this is a book on symbols on what gangs and thieves do. Sometimes, but they change it a lot.
This will be an excellent start. Thank you very much.
Gosh golly, glad to help there, Mr. Slayer. All right. Indeed. Mr. Alton, I heard you like
Hello.
lamb. Do you want books on lamb?
No, thank you. Hello?
Tubular.
A friend
What
might
can
like
I
that.
get you then?
Can you get me a book on better pickpocketing methods?
Oh, I think that I might know just the book for you on that. It was, Incognito's Way of Theft. I don't know why you need that, but I'm sure it's for a good reason. Says as he goes and he brings you
Absolutely.
this book on pickpocketing, essentially. It's like, I'm hoping that could help you out. Yay, and for you, Mr. Neros, you want... Oh, wow, you have it all there. Oh, wow. And hot now, I see. There's been a lot of questions about it, but you can come with me to the hot now section as it's become pretty hot now. Neros, you can roll an investigation as well. Alright, so at 11, you're able to get 2 books. You're able to find one at first that piques your curiosity that says Old Layout and Trails of Mount Hot Now. And it seems like an old book, maybe centuries old as you get it. And he comes back with another book that is The Makeup of Volcanoes. He's like, this one tells about volcanoes, not necessarily Mount Hot Now, but there's a lot of those books out. People take them all the time. They just want to learn more about it ever since the Gauntlegrim was discovered. But yeah, here's about volcanoes. Just don't get near them when they get hot now. Alright, bye. Tell me if you need anything else. Have a great time, Seekers. Alright. So now that Members is gone, you guys are able to just relax in the hearth. I mean, he tries. But yes, you're able to read your books. And going in order here, let's go with you, Slayer. Now, Slayer, you wanted to look up... Where was
The 2 guys drinking at the table symbol.
Exactly. Okay, so what you're able to find in this book is that there are many different symbols like it. None of them are exact, which is the problem. But you're able to find out that many of these symbols generally, obviously, mean that there's some sort of camaraderie. And that there's usually some strange name that's supposed to be etched into these symbols, as if there are more people like it. And usually you would get an idea that these are part of a crew of friends, an organization, something, where it wouldn't just be on one person's body as something that they'd get. It's too intricate for that, especially with multiple, with the idea of a very intricate tattoo.
Got it.
So you know it belongs to something more than just himself. Then we go to Alton. Alton, when you read this book, it's a tale of how this is a master thief that depicts on how to pickpocket and how to pick out your targets as well. It goes from the very basics in the beginning that you are very familiar with, of course, and it goes into more of the detailed sets of it. you yourself are a thief of the subclass, and it goes into some of the ideas on how to use your hands quicker, which you actually picked up as that's again your subclass and what you are. It then goes into something that is a little bit beyond you, as it talks about some intricate techniques that you can try as you get better, but a lot of it's more through experience that you would be able to reach. However, the targets, it does talk about different ways on how to do it. For example, different distractions. Let's say for if you in a different situation, it goes over a whole bunch of them. So, for example, if you are next to a guard and there's another guard watching you, a great way to distract them is to raise your right hand in gesticulation on something and have your left hand go to pickpocket the other person, so that you could try to pickpocket while people are even observing you at this point, and maybe get a chance to do it because you've learned the subtle art of manipulation through that. And then we go to, and that's because it was a really good book. Really high roll on that. Then we go to Neros. Neros, which book do you want to read first? The one that you found, or the one that Fembris gave you? The one you found. Alright, so the one you found, it is, when you read it or look into it, at first, I don't think you can read it, because, no, you don't know this language. You would need to cast a spell that will let you comprehend languages, which I'm assuming you do. You have it as a ritual, so you just comprehend languages, and you find out that this is Dwarvish. But not only Dwarvish, but Dwarvish that's written in almost a code, that every few letters it seems to spell something else out. And you can find that while the text talks a little bit about the backside of Mount Hot now, you find that in this code there's almost coordinates, and it talks about a trail that leads up to the backside of a secret hidden forge, where the great where the great dwarf, whether it's true or not, Drudgar, made his own secret forge away from those others in Gauntlegrim. And you could tell that this is up on Gauntlegrim, and from just basically what you've heard of where Gauntlegrim was, this is on the opposite side of the mountain. Well, that's what you're looking for, so I'm assuming that that's what you wanted, so yeah. Alright. Alright, so Neros relays that to your guys' group after a day of investigation upon these symbols. And Fembris comes by as well when you guys are huddled up, and he says, "Howdy there, partners! You got your, books and everything? Do you need them for the rest of the day? Or can I take them back? Midnight reading."
You can take mine. I believe I found all I can here in Candlekeep. The rest of what I'm looking for, I'll probably have to search in less reputable locales.
Oh, willy-nilly, that sounds pretty bad. Well, I hope the best for you. I hope the book helped.
Indeed, I hope that the patrons of our next stop are as helpful and eager as you are.
Oh, I don't doubt it, with how great you all are. You're a fine bunch of people, Mr. Slayer. Nero's
I didn't even have to draw a knife.
Oh, well,
It was much appreciated.
yeah, that seems pretty uncivil, but I hope you don't have to draw a knife wherever you go. Unless you want to eat meat or cook some stuff or eat something. That knives could be really good.
I just stare at him intensely.
Okay. Oh, you give him the coordinates? Okay, it's like, oh, well, alright. Thanks, Neros. I don't leave the library, but I'm glad that you seekers were able to find what you seek. As he gives you a thumbs up after the little, like, 2 fingers to forward salute or whatnot. Says, and Mr. Alton, I hope you found what you needed as well.
Yes, I'm gonna keep looking.
Oh,
I think I'm gonna try more advanced stuff that I can find in this book.
oh wow. Just don't practice it here. Theft is against the rules. Oh, did you all get the rules to Candlekeep when you came in? I know it's on the door, but many people don't really watch or read them. It's just one of those things. You should read them, but apparently you don't. If not, I could tell them to you.
No. Go ahead.
All right. So the first rule is, and you see he pulls out a small piece of paper. No fighting. All arguments must follow the rules of cordial debate and discussion. Violent altercations are not tolerated. No stealing. This rule applies to all objects in the keep, not just the library's work. No copying. Visitors are permitted to take notes while studying the library's works, but anyone who wants to make a full copy of a work must pay to have the manuscripts created by scribes at the house of the binder. No damaging, marking, or otherwise modifying the works. That's why no eating while reading. Uh, this rule doesn't apply to privately owned books, scrolls, and other documents that aren't part of Candlekeep's collections. Those are the only 4 rules.
Alright, then. What if it's practicing with a party member?
If they're
And what you're
consensual,
saying-
then it's fine. Because it's not really
Alright.
stealing, you're just giving back, I think. I hope. Yeah, so, how much longer will you guys stay? Because I've been assigned to personally help you all, since you helped the keep.
I don't know. What do you think, Slayer?
Personally, I think it's time we continued our voyage. I'm concerned about how long we can keep X tied up on the ship, and I'm also keen to learn more about that symbol we discovered in Luskan, as well as the Stanky Inn.
Oh, okay, I'll leave you guys because you're talking about something weird. I'll be right over here then. Yeah. I'll just wait for you when you're done. As he awkwardly states, and he just goes to sit in a corner and like hold the books while smiling while looking at you all.
Is he silently judging us? Like, these people are the weirdest people I've ever met.
Roll me an
Well,
insight.
to be fair, we probably are the weirdest people he's ever.
True.
Roll me an insight. If you want to really figure out what he's thinking.
Okay. we... Alright. Attributes. No.
For Slade. And 11. It's strangely hard to tell because he's just so cheery. You don't know if he's judging you or if he's even capable of that, which is almost more unearing than knowing if he is or isn't.
Okay, I think we should continue our voyage. Yeah. Heroes.
Wizo, you're awfully quiet.
Oh,
We just want to
did we
make sure
lose
we're
Wizo?
still
Sorry,
here.
no. I'm here. I'm just waiting for you guys to figure out what you want to do.
Yeah, I think we want to get back on the ship.
Okay. Because it seemed like...
Can Neros? Will Neros have a chance for a long rest on the way to our next stop?
Yeah. This will be after an entire day's worth of reading as well. So you guys will be able to get a long rest and be fully ready for the trip that will come. You can tell that it'll take probably about 3 days to get up Mount Hot now to the destination that you found near us. Upon also doing this research as well.
Is there a long rest button?
Yeah. If you go to your character sheet by the hit dice, there is a long rest button.
Hit that. There it is. Thank you.
And that just gives you all your
Yeah,
stuff
I
back.
have no idea where that is.
So,
I'm on my character sheet, I just don't know.
yeah. If you double click your token, then you'll get to your character sheet, and at the very top, to the right of your hit points, it'll show hit dice. There is S rest or L rest. Click L rest under the
Okay.
bed. And yeah, you took a long rest. Excellent, as all those abilities are brought back, and yeah, you tell me if you want to accompany him. I have that all set for you. If not, then you can go directly to Luskin and leave him to his own devices.
Is it possible for me to try and mount him?
Technically, it's possible. Do you want to attempt to do so?
Yes.
Okay. Underbelly of the boat. Let's get back there because this is now relevant here. So, Alton, let me have to get your token there. Alton, do you want to just jump on top of this red dragon wormling, or what? How do you want to mount this thing? Like having it know that you're doing it, just jump on top of it. What do you want to do?
I want to kind of like see if I can convince him to let me mount him.
Alright, roll me a persuasion, and you're going to have disadvantages. He is a very, very proud red dragon.
Alright, how do I disadvantage that?
Oh, you'll just roll twice, and then we'll
You
take the lower of the
did.
two. So, for example, if you click
Okay.
your, I'll show you, for example. This will be a persuasion. A lot of persuasion today here. For this is an example, not your roll. You would take the 15 instead of the 16. Because it was the lower of the two.
Alright.
Let's see what your roll is. Alright, that's much better. Just like, okay, just a little bit. I want to see if you're light, and if I could do this, then I could have many more slaves ride on me, and then we could do things like burn them, because you can breathe fire too. Yeah. So you get on top of this
Okay.
dragon, and he's actually able to carry you with ease. It's like, all right, I am great. Red dragons are the best. Yeah. I am the best. As people are a little concerned as they have a small red dragon wormling flying around with a halfling riding it.
Alright, can we take him with us? If I'm leaving this up to Nero and Slayer, but if we go straight towards our destination, can I take him with us by riding him?
it was more of like a one-time thing. If you do that again, it might be very different, but
I'm
maybe you
trying
can
to.
make that
I'm
happen. I
gonna
don't
try
know.
to. I can try to convince him. It's like, hey, you don't have to be cooped up in the ship anymore.
So you go in to give them this discussion, and Neros tells you that they've already discussed this, and they determined that Luskin would probably not be a good spot for a red dragon.
All right.
Yep. For that reason, our plan was to take him to the farm upstate and leave him there, where he can run and play outside. And what we had in mind was Mount Hot now, outside of the Gauntlgrim. So we'll tell him that he can get himself a lair, that there'll be opportunities for him to go eat dwarves and build up his horde, and then say goodbye. And then the question is Neros going to return with us, or just basically sign on to be his slave?
Undetermined.
True.
Yeah, it depends. We'll see. We'll see.
But yeah, I think personally, I think this might be time for us to start making our way inland and try to find him a new home.
All right. All right. So you guys will try to. Oh,
We,
put under
we
ability
still have
search.
his toy, don't we?
His toy.
Remember the toy? What did we make it or find it in that dungeon?
Can you remind me what his toy was? I didn't put that in my notes. Yeah, that was Nicholas Illusion. You're correct. You are very correct.
Ah,
And Nicholas had some real life stuff crop up to where he can't play on Saturdays, which sucks.
oh, is he done? Oh,
I know. I was so looking forward to more of Nicholas. But yeah, real life, just harsh. But yeah. And then Eric, just didn't want to continue for whatever reason. So that's the unfortunate bit. But we have you three at least, which we can have fun adventures with, and Mechlin, who will be here sometimes. So, are you guys willing to then try to get your friendly red dragon X to go with you up the mountain pass?
I think it's time.
All right, all
Very good.
right. Um, you guys,
Expedition into the forest.
indeed. Well, expedition up the mountain as you're gonna go. Essentially, how Neros was looking at this. Where's the Sword Coast map? There we are. So what Neros was seeing was that Gauntlegrim is here on Mount Hot now. But on the very opposite side, on this one, closer to where you guys are, is where there was a secret back forge near the top end of the mountain. A little bit like the opposite of where the other dwarves were. So, exactly, they might. So the secret forge. Okay. Now, when you guys go up here, it'll take, about 3 days going up the mountain. I think 1 day being there. Let me check the map. 25 days of travel. Oh, wow. No, I severely underestimated this. So 3 days when you get to the mountain. So it'll take about 3 days to get there, 3 days to get up the mountain. On the 3 days that you get there, I have encounters set up for the brevity of well, for brevity, it's set up on the mountain. So you guys are able to go on these trails, on the roads that seem to have been made more recently, as the dwarves who are civilizing colonizing the area are trying to make it so that this area is quote unquote safe for travelers. And with that safety, yeah, yeah, you guys are really gonna
Whoops.
help that. So, you guys, after 3 days, are able to go on the safe, quote unquote, roads, nothing's happened here, and start to get up the mountain pass. Now, you're able to find this with a little bit of effort, Heroes, because you were able to find it in your book, the coordinates, etc., and you start going up the mountain pass. The first day, there's no events. And as you guys continue up onto the second day, about midday, there we are. There's you guys. You hear a woo woo over here. Woo woo.
Oh, I really do hate being outdoors.
Well, maybe
I'm
it's
more
food.
worried about X.
You should get me food. Slaves, give me the food. I hunger. As he sits down.
Yes, Lord Powerful X, we may need your assistance, depending on how well armed the food is.
Why should I help?
Because
fire,
then
right?
you can eat it instead of your loyal servants.
You made me good food yesterday.
Yes, we'll do our best.
Okay, then get me food. Go go. A code? What code?
That's a good idea, Neros. What should we use for a code word that'll be very easy for our mighty Lord and Master to hear and understand?
Why Shemshime? I don't get it.
Oh,
Why are you all laughing
No.
and sighing
face palming.
and face
Very well.
Why? Okay, Shemshime, gotcha. Alright, so as you get up, are you doing this stealthily, I assume?
You betcha.
Alright,
Would
for
you like
those
a
of you
roll?
going up with stealth, roll stealth. Alright, so you think you're being stealthy, but again, you hate the outdoors
Yeah.
there as you crack on twigs here and there, just stupid things. Neros.
Why don't they have cobblestones?
Exactly.
Okay,
Neros, you're
did
a little
I-
bit better
oh, no,
adept at
okay.
it. Oh, Alton?
There we
I'm
go.
just saving my good rolls for the combat.
Alright, alright. So, you guys are, as a group, able to stealth up slowly, despite you not being in your element at all, Slayer. You guys can move up as you hear the ooh, ooh. Roll me a nature check. Nearest, you might have heard of this in a book. It's possible. It sounds like an owl, is what you would assume. But it's day, like midday, a little bit past then, so they shouldn't be up.
Owls are birds, are they not? So there really should not be cause for too much concern.
Yes, they are nocturnal.
Okay, let's see. Alright, and as you guys start getting up, you hear the hoo hoo sound a bit more. And you all see a small rock tumble off of this cliff, this rock precipice.
Where did it fall? Oh, there. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And you thought you might have seen something here, but it just went away really quickly.
Perhaps this is a rather large owl.
All right, what do you guys
I
want to
have
do?
an idea.
Uh-huh.
I have an idea. Okay. Can I go back to X and see if he'll let me mount him to help with the search?
Roll me a persuasion with disadvantage, because now you're getting him to do something.
Oh no!
Slave! That was for experiments! No! No!
That was a lot lighter than I thought was gonna happen.
He realizes you're his worthwhile slave, so he's not going to kill you or anything. And that would be just a bit much, wouldn't it?
Oh, you'd be surprised. Some of the games I've been in,
No, it makes
they've
sense.
been slow.
Most dragons would kill you from that, just even making that assumption, but this is a wormling, so, and he's been with you guys for a while.
Oh no, I tried to ride a dragon and ended up shooting a moving object. I didn't know what it was, and I guess it was a player that was waiting to get introduced. And one of the guardians that another player had with him, like, slapped me across the map into a brick post.
I could see CMDMs doing that. Yeah, like, it's a fun
Okay,
interaction.
Wizzo.
Yep, what's up?
I'm gonna try a bad idea.
I am very interested.
I'm gonna try climbing this tree next to me so I can get a better view of whatever's up on that precipice.
Alright, roll me in athletics.
Yeah, it's not really Slayer's bag. No, Slayer, you came through, buddy.
Okay. So, Slayer, as you climb up to this tree, you climb up top, and roll me a perception to see if you can find these, whatever it is up here. As this cliff face is about 30 feet high, but you might be able to still see what's up there if you roll a decent perception. Not a 1. Not...
That was the keyword, yes.
Yeah.
The worst elf ever. He never went to half-elf summer camp, I guess.
Exactly. It's just most elves go into nature, but that's not your elven side. That is not.
No. I didn't inherit those genes. Yeah, exactly. Glaring at me.
Nice.
Okay, well, I guess I will shimmy down the tree and report that I wasn't able to see it. I'm sure there's something up there, but for the life of me, I can't see what it is. I'm a bit nervous about passing through those canyons, lest we get some avian creature come down on us from above.
Neros, do you have any ideas?
Maybe.
Ooh.
No, what will you all do? Oh wait, why do we have candle keep music still going? Let's get the fuck outside.
Um, let's see. What's the range on minor illusion? 30 feet. What if I was to say, put out some bait to try to draw this bird out?
Right. And they
Perhaps,
can.
Alton, do you have some sort of ranged attack?
I do. I have a short bow.
So, what if I was to say, create the image of a rabbit 30 feet in the air above me? Something that would be clearly visible to whatever is up that 30-foot cliff. Some sort of bait, as it were. I cannot make it too exciting. It won't be an emotion. But perhaps it would draw whatever it is out.
That could work. Plus, with an arrow or two from my short bow, we could end up taking it out. Or damaging it.
Shall I try, Neros? You could then save your haste, in case we really need it.
Okay. Okay. So you
Okay.
are conjuring.
So Slayer's going
Oh, sorry.
a minor illusion of a large bunny rabbit 30 feet above us.
Above or in front?
In midair.
Oh, in midair.
Above. Like, I'm guessing that if I can't see what's up on that ledge, it might not be able to see me.
Gotcha. I see. I see. So, you create this bunny. Let's say place your minor illusion because it should let you place the template where you want to place it.
Place a template. Which button is that?
Oh, if you click minor illusion, then it should automatically have you place a template. Yeah, it does. It does.
Okay. Okay. I didn't add minor illusion to my...
It's in your spell book.
Yeah, it is. I don't have it as one of my hotkey things.
Oh, okay. That's right. Players have the awesome hotkeys. I forget. It's very nice for many players.
All right. I'm not sure what to click. I've got roll, alt roll, info, or default sheet roll for
Just
minor
roll.
illusion.
Roll would work.
Okay, and then I can just sort of do something like that.
Yep. All right.
Does that work?
All right. All right. Perfect. Indeed. So that's where you place the bunny. Very important. So you hear, "Ooh, ooh, rah, ooh, rah, ooh, ooh." And it sounds like they're coming from the same area around here, but yeah, you hear those two different sounds.
That didn't just sound like a bird. All right, after 6 seconds, I'm going to cast Minor Illusion again.
Okay. Oh, well,
And it's really just to make it move. I'll make it move 5 feet forward, as if the thing had just moved.
it's like that. Well, it's in midair. Okay. You're woohoo, woohoo, rah, rah. And it sounds like it's more focused.
It doesn't allow me
from here.
to delete. Oh, there you go.
I got the deletion. Don't worry.
Okay, and if nothing happens, I'll do the same thing for the next 6 seconds.
Okay, so you just keep moving it up, and you keep hearing those sounds. They get a bit more excited, and because I'm assuming you're just gonna keep moving it until something happens. Correct?
Yeah, back and forth. I won't just keep sending it to the cliff.
Okay.
I'm
so
trying to
send it
draw
back here,
whatever
right?
it is there. Sure, and then I would start going back the other way.
All right. So as you
Just
send it to
the illusion of movement.
as you send it to there, you see launching off the cliff, going for that creature, tearing into it, are these two creatures. You can roll me an Arcana to see what you would know about these creatures right away, but we're going to be rolling initiative.
Those are clearly not birds!
That is true.
I want to shoot at both of their wings.
Well, they don't have wings. And once you
Oh,
roll me a Arcana, you might know what they are. So Neros, you've heard of these things. These are a monstrosity created by mad mages called owl bears. Combination of owls and bears. And yes,
Do you want initiative?
these are bear
Wizo?
owls. Indeed. Wait, why? There we go. And everyone is able to roll initiative. As we are going to change the music to combat.
hold on, I'm still trying to find initiative.
Top right with a fist.
Oh!
Alright. Alton, what do you want to do? You can see the muscles rippling on these things as they are beefy. Like if you zoom in close, you can see that they are just muscular to the T as well. So what do you want to do?
I want to try and kind of like look to see if I can find a weak spot on them and then shoot at them at the weak spot.
Alright. You're not going to be able to get to that weak spot, unfortunately, since you don't have advantage and you don't have another friendly ally threatening them. If you want, you can try to hide just slowly behind this rock pile with a stealth as a bonus action for your cunning and then try to shoot. That might work.
Okay.
Alright, so roll me...
Hey, we don't really have a front line.
No! Just realized this is going to be a bit interesting. So roll me a...
We do have an ace up our sleeve though.
That's true.
Yeah, we do. We got the cavalry.
That's why you're facing this
May I?
main vid here. Yeah. So, how you would do that is you would go to features on your character sheet, roll cunning action to show that you're stealthing, then roll a stealth check, and roll an attack with your bow. Now it's a lot of steps, but shows exactly what you're doing. So, I'll do it for an
Features, and you said roll,
Yep, roll cunning action.
cunning action.
Gotcha. Doing great. Yep. In attributes, roll a stealth.
Did I roll that or?
Yeah, it rolled in chat. It's awesome because it shows what you're doing. So as your bonus action,
and
you're
then
able
you
to dash,
said-
disengage, or hide.
Roll stealth.
Not too shabby.
Nice. And now you can attack with your bow, and you have advantage.
Inventory, weapons, short bow.
Alright, so because you have advantage, the 23 hits, and you can roll your sneak attack damage, which would probably be... Oh, wait, that's not there. Ah! How did that not get saved? I apologize. So if you go to features, you should see a sneak attack option. You can just make that sneak attack and then roll.
Okay.
That's 2d6. Excellent. So you hit as you pierce this. It gives like a bearish roar as you hit it for 16 damage, and you heard it as it's barely wounded, but it is wounded.
Oh no.
Is there anything else you wish to do on your turn as it eyes you?
I want to see if I can kind of like whisper over to Neros and ask him if I should call in the cavalry.
You can do like a sentence as a free action, no problem.
Neros, may I say the words to call him the man, the beast, the dragon?
wait for that response. I'm assuming he'll say yes. Oh. Alright, that's his response. An even better response than I would have thought. Perfect. So, if you are done with your turn, at the top right, you are able to end your... Excellent,
Yep.
You got it.
Well, Slayer's going to use his free action to say, I hate the forest! And then he's going to use his action to cast Fairy Fire.
Ah, I see.
And I'm going to place it essentially right between the two owlbears, so it should be able to hit two of them.
Oh, yeah, there we go. That's
There we go.
That's
Yeah,
square
thank
that
you so
wanted.
much.
Perfect. So, these owlbears need to roll a dexterity to not be lit up. Let's see if they make it. So, 13. Holy
Whoa.
crap.
They
They
both
make it.
do.
Oh, that was public
Damn.
even. Well, you guys gotta see that they
sucks.
made it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think that was 30 feet.
I think it was about something like that. Alright, so these ones both are lit up. This one goes over as it moves 40 feet in a round, and it wants to hug you with its beak and its claws, Alton. And by hug you, I mean, what's your AC? Because it's probably going to hit and murder you.
Let me find out.
This one's going to dash
Right.
here.
14.
14. Alright, so, good news. This one dashed, so it's not able to hit you. Bad news. The beak and the claws hit for a 15 and 19. So 34. Jeez.
I'm at 1 hit point.
Alright! That's, little fun, friends. Yeah, that's their turn. Neros, what do you wish to do? What is this? Shatter. Oh, Constitution. Okay. Oh, maybe make it. We'll see. Now I have it actually on private. Let's see here. Well, 16 does make it for the top, but the bottom one rolls a nat 1. So this one takes 9 damage, and the other one takes 19 damage, as it's hurt quite a bit.
Which is the one that was previously shot?
This one. And this one's hurt pretty bad. It's injured, which means half health, or wounded, which means half health or less. Injured, wounded, yeah, same thing there. But alright, when you're ready, end your turn, as we will get a new person in the initiative who can't stand to see the slaves failing so horribly. Yeah, that'll be enough to convince
Bear
you.
steak.
Owl bear steak. Oh. Alton, what do you wish to do?
I'm going to use my free action to say the word.
Shimshime. Okay, Shimshine. Got it.
And then I think I'm gonna try and dash past them.
Do you want to use your bonus action disengage from your cunning action? Otherwise, they will get attacks of opportunity on you.
Yes.
Okay, so click cunning action, so just to show that you're doing that, and you can't go through them. You'll have to go around. So it would be like that, I guess. Ish. And then you can use your main action to dash, as stated.
That works, but can I go behind the rock over here?
Let's see. Yes, you can. You can go here if you want.
I would love to do that.
Alright, so this is a little bit more intricate. I'll just click space and move you. Normally it's me moving, but yeah. Alright, so that is your movement and main action to dash, as your bonus action was to disengage. End your turn. Alright. So, you have your friend. Like, hey! They're my slaves! And he ends up taking flight right away as he goes to try and help you, all insignificant ones. And he flies 60 feet. He is up in the air about 10 feet as he gets here. And he says, "They're mine!" As he then breathes a breath weapon. And, that's not done well. How about we do this really quick? I'm gonna have this token be here because that actually works better. Excellent. He is going to breathe his breath weapon, as stated. Come on. And he breathes it while in the air, and they need to make a dexterity saving throw. They get scorched. They both roll terrible on their saves. They both get scorched for 18, actually. This one gives out a little cry as you see your dragon fly away since he's over 10 feet in the air. You can't get me! Slayer, you go.
Yeah. Okay. Slayer is going to cast Hex.
Which
This
one
owl
was
there?
next?
I'm trying to click on the lower one. It's not doing it.
Oh, yeah, you'll just need to tell me and then I'll put the marker on. Because it has to be
Sure.
tested.
Yeah. The more. I'm gonna put it on the more wounded one,
Gotcha. Done.
and then I'm going to shoot him.
Alright, so you shoot this
That's it.
one. You hit with a 22, which means you deal 13 damage. As you deal 13 damage, this one ends up dying. Very nice. Alright, so this owlbear will at first try to jump up about 12 feet into the air to slash at the dragon. Holy crap, he's actually able to slash at the dragon with his claws and beak. As he rolled a 25 on his athletics. And when he tries to slash at your dragon, you find that the dragon is his scales are able to resist the beak attack, but the claws rend into it, causing some damage as you see some scales torn from it. He's like, ow! That hurt! That's where the owlbear is right here. Now we go to Neros. Nice. I don't know which element you're using, but I'm assuming... Take it up, Eggs. Fire damage. Alright. So you conjure this flaming orb, shoot it directly at this owlbear, and it doesn't have any chance to dodge or anything as this chromatic orb impacts it for 15 fire damage, searing part of its flesh, making it more on the way to being barbecue than it was before, since it's now taken like 30 plus points of fire damage. You get back away. Nice. Alton, what do you wish to do? This one is not within melee range of X because X is flying.
I think I'm going to move. No, I think I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna see if I can call. I have very interesting battle tactic on my hand. Let's see if I can call to X and see if he'll let me mount him in battle, where we can do a combination of his fire and my arrows.
Alright, roll me a persuasion, but you have disadvantage as you're trying to make this up in combat. You could just go on.
That's a perception. Whoops. Nope.
Well,
That's perception. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's alright. Persuasion. Okay,
Oh
okay.
no.
Unfortunately, yes, the persuasion does not work as he's like, I'm busy! And no!
It scratched me.
Alright, so end your turn if you're not going to do anything else, 'cause that's your main action. Try to persuade your dragon friend to help you.
Uh,
Now we'll see if your dragon friend will
it's
run or stay. Oh, he'll stay. Wow, okay. So, are you going to do anything else, like move away, or do you want to...
yes. I'm
Okay.
just trying to figure out the key binding for it.
Oh, okay.
You should
So,
be.
in the basic founderships, that is number 1. The red dragon wormling will help you. To
Thank
move left
you.
control, command for Mac, then left click.
Thanks for the oddly specific help, Shimshime.
Don't forget to move, tap spacebar. There we are.
Yeah, it figures he's a Mac user.
So he's like, red dragons don't run, as he dives in to try to bite this thing. And he hits as he deals 13 damage to it, and it's almost dead at this point as you see X just biting into its face and then onto its neck as you see the flames coming from its mouth as well. Slayer, you go.
Alright, let's try to finish it off. I'm going to use my bonus action to transfer my Hex to the owlbear.
Done. You hit it.
16?
Yep, and you finish it off as it was at death's door. And you see X still just go into biting it more, just as he tries to rip into it and thinks that he ended up killing it.
I believe the term is chow down.
Yes. And you see X chowing down into this owlbear. He's like, it's mine! Breathes on it to fry it more, and then just starts ripping into it more.
Magical meat.
Alright. And you have X saying, like, I'm gonna get as big as you! As he's ripping into it and eating it. What do you all want to do?
Personally, I would like to take a coffee break. Anyone else interested in a short rest? Alton, you're not looking so good.
I would. Yes. I don't know how to say that. Just yes.
Alright.
We could allow X to have his lunch, while Alton patches himself up, and I give some thought to the nature of the universe.
Alright. So, young Wheezy, you're able to see that there's a bit of bones as well as some other things. You're able to see a dead humanoid there as well. In this nest of it. And it looks like there's also an egg. A giant egg.
Oh, what happened here?
I guess we all get to eat.
I'm sorry. My thing is acting up. I can't really.
Mac, it's okay. So, I'll just be nice and tell you that you're going to be able to long rest after this, as this was just going to be an encounter that you had. I mean, it was a tough encounter, so it was the only one you're going to have for the entire day. And then on the third day, you'll reach the cave entrance. Is the young Weezy going to eat the egg? The egg is actually probably about 20 pounds. It's pretty big.
Yes.
All right. Looks like you're gonna get a mount after all, Alton.
Let's go.
And sell it. All right, so you put in your inventory, and how you would do that is you would put in, let's see, it'd probably be a loot or something. Add item and add owl bear egg.
Inventory.
And this is where we'll take our 5-minute break. Actually, because this is the perfect time for it. So
Alrighty.
yeah, 5-minute break, and then we'll be right back.
Wizo, were there any usable arrows in that destroyed quiver? Like you used to
A
restock?
destroyed bow and quiver, yeah, with destroyed arrows. It looks like they've all been smashed
Oh,
multiple
okay.
times, yeah.
Built into the nest, probably. Okay, just checking.
Yeah, actually a little bit.
See you in 5 minutes.
See you in 5 minutes.
Oh, well, I didn't mean to do that. But...
And with that, they're actually doing fairly well getting up. I mean, the owlbears were CR3, so I'm impressed. They did a very good job, even with a small red dragon wormling. But yeah, I'll be back in 5.
Was I supposed to hit rest or any of that?
That's lovely. Nice little bit. Oh. Yeah, yeah. Alright. With that, let's get back into it. Alright, alright. It's not quite been 5 minutes, but it's close. I do love that attendant for Candlekeep. I'm probably going to use it for my family game if they ever get to Candlekeep from their craziness. I mean, I wouldn't even blame you, to be fair. That guy. Basically, the description of him in Candlekeep was thus. Well, thank you, thank you. I kind of made him up on the spot for that, just with a little bit of the description, since the weird thing in Candlekeep is they don't give genders for the beginning part of it, which I don't understand. The rest of it, they give genders, but it's just really weird. But yeah, Fembris Lancer, an 18-year-old human scribe with a bright smile, a can-do attitude, and an obnoxious need to impress others. So, yeah, I think I took that a little bit further, but, you know. Gotta give it your 100% and beyond if you can. But don't hurt yourself, because that would be bad. Oh, well, I don't know about that, but I think it could go very nice if you'd kindly give me a tip. That's actually what I use for my cat. She's like, "Hello, my name's Thunder the Cat. I'm not very smart, but I'm a very good girl." Well, it's more of like a little lispy bit with a little bit of like a southern drawl, because she's a absolute barbarian. Like, dexterity is a dump stat, and she's a cat. It's just constitution all the way. Charisma, then constitution, then strength. Yeah, yeah. She's ridiculous. And her intelligence is subpar beyond anything I've ever seen. It's impressive. But she's a happy girl. She's very happy. So, yeah, just a little bit of variation on that voice. But yeah, yeah. Alright, we are all back. So, yeah, instead of using your hit die, just to make this easier, Alton, you are able to continue to progress up this pathway after a long rest to the third day, and also plundering the owlbear nest. Why is that there? Alright. And to speed this up a little bit, after the near the afternoon of the third day, you guys come upon this area where the sun is just starting to set a little bit, and you are able to come across this, as it seems like it is starting to open up into a passageway further out here. Slayer, I can't hear you.
Slayer's eating pretzels.
Makes sense, makes sense. So, Alton? Are you unable to as well? What's up? I know it looks like
What's
it's
up?
kicking you out for some reason. I don't know why. Is it because you have a Mac or something? That's really weird. I don't know. I haven't seen someone get kicked out like this
Oh
constantly.
no, I'm using Windows 10. It's just, oh well, there I go again.
What's your
I keep
browser?
on losing connection and then reconnecting. Yeah,
That is
I
weird.
keep on like losing connection and then reconnecting, and then like I'll lose text from Neros. So
Alright, well, at least you're here. So you guys continue on to, yes, as I was going to start with a beautiful opening, as you're able to see parts of this mountain start to open up. And there's a small light drizzle as it's near the evening, which has the little raindrops, but it looks like that there's this beautiful drop off and that you're walking in a small bit of water, only a little bit less than ankle high. But you're pretty sure that you're close to the cave, because Neros, when at the end of your text it stated that the cave is hidden by the roaring of water near the top of the rear of the mountainside. And you can also hear the roaring of water over here. Oh, yeah, my lair! I can't wait. I'm gonna have gold, better have fire. I want it to have lava. Lava will be really cool. All red dragons should have lava. Yeah! And I can get many slaves. I want a bed of gold. I should get a bed of gold. Do you guys have gold? You should give me your gold. I want to have a bed of gold. It'll be so great as he's just flying around and just happy flying around you guys.
I give X 1 gold.
One? I can't sleep on just one. You have more, don't you? You
I
have
give
more.
him.
Continue.
I give him 1 gold and I'll give him 2 pieces of gold and 2 silver and 1 platinum.
That's all you have? Man, you guys are poor.
Don't understand, X. We also have to buy things when we go to town, so we still have to have money.
Yeah, but you're going to my lair, so you can just give me all the money, and it'll be great. Where's my new lair? Where's my new lair? I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see my lair. So as you guys continue onward, you see that this opens up to have the gushing of a waterfall that you can just hear. As you see the pool go up a little bit more, as it's about ankle high. And as you guys continue onward, you guys can just move forward. You're not really being that too cautious right now, so I'm just going to push you. There we are. As you see that there is an opening to the cave here. No, it's hard to see the opening of the cave, but it's basically a giant opening here. Let me create a little line like there in this area. It's dark, so the shading was a little bit off on that, but yeah, it's an opening to a giant cave. It seems to be sort of well hidden, actually. As the water does go into this cave a little bit, as you see it fall, gushing off the side of this mountain, and it continues along to the rest of the area. So is that my home? Is that the cave? Every dragon needs a cave. Well, it's my home, so it should be great.
Like the fool I am, I will take Neros up on that and I will sneak in to make sure the ghost is clear.
Alright, so, something for you to know, Alton. Halflings do not have dark vision, so you need to light a torch in order to see. Oh, you'll give him your goggles. Okay, so that's 60 feet of dark vision, correct? I believe it's 60 feet. Okay, so you would not have 60 feet of dark vision then. No, wait. Excellent. Okay, okay. 60 feet, perfect. So, you're not emitting any lights. We're going to move you here. Neros, Slayer, you'll be off the map for this. Don't move around too much, as we're just going to move in this area as you have Alton scouted out. The dragon is not with you, neither is young Wheezy. So Alton, as you creep into this area, the water for you is past your ankles, and you see that the cave's entrance is actually about 30 feet by 30 feet. However, we need to create a cave playlist. That music. We'll do that one. As you are now here, Alton, where do you want to explore? Alton? There? Alright, you can move your character. So you go here to this area, and do you want to, like, what are you trying to do? You can speak.
I want to try and see if this door right here will open and see what's behind it.
Alright, so the door will open. And what you see in here is it looks as if it was once a room, a house to someone, but there is cobwebs, dust that's almost a foot thick. It's ridiculous how thick it is. It just shows that there's no sign of occupation for a long, long time. Alton, as soon as you get there, what drops from the ceiling is a creature that looks almost like it's a snake, but it has these extra tentacles as it tries to grab onto you. And, yeah, it has advantage because it surprised you. What's your AC?
My AC is 14, I believe. Yes, 14.
14. That's not good. So it hits as your face is grappled like Alien versus like from Alien, the Alien movies, where one of those things come out and they just are on a person's face. Yeah, this thing's on your face. It deals 13 slashing damage as it has this weird pincery beak in the middle and it tries to bite into you. Uh, again. Oh, and you said your AC was 15?
14?
Okay, that one bites into you for 5 more damage. So you've taken 18 damage and you are grappled with this thing on top of you. Essentially, you are blind currently. And no one knows what's happened to you. Okay.
Alright.
What do you want to
I'm
do?
going to take my... I'm going to draw my rapier immediately and slash at his head.
Alright,
And try
actually
to
roll
cut
me
it off
initiative.
from the
I'm pretty
body.
sure you'll roll higher than it, but we're technically in combat right now. After about 2 or 3 rounds, we'll go, oh, you guys don't have that high perception. On the 3rd round, they'll be able to join. So, because they might find something's wrong here. Okay, good,
Oh
good.
no.
So, roll me an attack roll.
Is... I can't find my attack roll.
No, sorry, it's wrapped around
Oh,
your
I gotta go
side,
to
not your
my rapier, don't
face.
I?
That would make you blind, yeah. We're not going to be that mean. Wait, what? Your attack roll would be if you go to
Wait.
inventory and you roll with your rapier. Because I'm assuming you're swinging with that, correct?
Mhm.
Oh, you just clicked attack. Just roll the die in the future, because then it'll be this. So an 18 hits, but you can either roll the die or roll damage. We're just going to say you hit it, though. So roll your whatever. That was me showing you.
What do I press? I'm sorry.
Oh, what you would press is the when you scroll over your rapier, to the left there'll be a die, and then roll that die. That'll just roll everything.
Okay.
But we're gonna see you hit already because the first one was a hit, which is nice. So you deal 5 damage to this creature as you stab into it, and it's on your side as it's like latched onto you like a parasite, and it's not almost dead from that. What do you wish to do?
Oh. I wish to use my rapier to attack again.
You can't use your rapier, but you can use an offhand short sword if you wish.
Yes.
Alright, offhand short
I'll do
sword.
that.
Same thing, roll that die, and let's see if you hit. It does hit, and for 6 damage, a bit more than your rapier, surprisingly. Nice. So you've hurt this thing, but you can tell it's not almost dead. It's hurt, but it's not even wounded, which is half health or less. Do you wish to do anything else on your turn?
Can I try and pull it off?
That would be an action, your main action to try to disengage. Or well, like, sorry, not disengage, but athletics or acrobatics to get out of the grapple.
Okay. I've already used my main action.
Yep, to attack with your rapier, and your bonus action to use your short sword. So you can move. You can move 10 feet because you only have 25 movement feet, as it's going with you, and you can maybe say a sentence or two if you want. 10 feet.
All right, so I'm gonna move 10 feet, and then I'm gonna scream, "Shim shine!"
Shimshime. Alright, so next round it will reach you guys and you'll be able to do. Oh, no, it needs to be profit. No, those don't count, those don't count, those don't count. Neither one of those count. Right. And it goes to attack you with its tentacles and beak. You scream Shimshime as it latches into you more and then just is like digging into you with the tentacles all along your side as it deals 13 more points of damage. And now we get to add everyone else to the initiative. You guys are just outside the cave, so you can roll initiative and then we'll see what you guys want to do. X. Never change. Nero's, though, with surprising bursts of acceleration. If you want to go in, you can. But you can't see anything. As you are blind. Light a torch. Okay, that is a main action. So you light your torch. As you see, something's gripping Alton, as if there's like some weird tentacles. And you see this almost like snake-like slug grappling him. I think that's the max of your movement. Yeah, I think that is. So, you have a bonus action. Oh, you have 40. You have 40. Sorry, you can go probably 5 or 10 more. Alton's right here. And you've used your main action to light the torch, so you have a bonus action left. What do you wish to do? Shimshime. Alright, ends your turn, and then we'll go to Slayer. Slayer. You enter the cave. So that was 10, 25. And you see this creature's attached to Alton. Nice, you have a clear line of sight on it. To guide them. Shem shine right here. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Hex, understood, understood. Well, the first one is what we're taking, so I'm going to delete the rest of them. Good news! A 17 hits this creature as you deal 12 damage. And it is still alive, but just barely. Alton, what do you wish to do?
I'm going to try and use that main action and try to pull him away.
Alright, you can roll either in athletics or acrobatics. Doesn't look like it matters actually to you. You get a +4 to either one, which is nice.
Oh, did I double click on that? I did.
You did. The 24. You're able to get out of the binding grapple. And it is no longer grappling as you get away from these tentacles, just pushing them off of you. It will get an attack of opportunity as you get away, but your movement speed is no longer encumbered as you're dragging along this thing. Unless you use a bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
Actually, as a rogue, you can do that. So, cunning action, and then run away.
I'm cutting action and run away, okay.
Alrighty, good, good. So, end your turn.
Music natural battle. Oh.
Alright. It goes to the next creature. Neros, what is your AC? Is it 17? Let me double token. It looks like it's 17. So it hits you, unless you want to do something to change that. If you're not going to use shield, then it will hit you. I'm assuming you're not going to. Holding on, holding on. Lost your foundry. Okay, okay. Having a lot of internet issues with Foundry tonight. That's really weird. Alright. I can only imagine how terrible this would be on Roll20. Ugh. Shield. Okay, so you're going to cast Shield. I got you. I'll cast it for you. Excellent. So I'll cast your shield for you. And as you cast this shield, which is basically a book that comes out that just like pushes it down with the book pages and the book binding, this creature does not hit you. Thank you very much. I've gone through much length and effort to find these wonderful maps. On Reddit, battle maps. Actually, that's where I found most of them. They're pretty great. Excellent, wonderful maps. But yeah, if you want to use them for your game, definitely go there. So you push this creature to the side, and then you have flying in. Oh, some Patreons. That's actually a good idea too. That's what I'm going to be doing too, is going to some Patreons as well. I think I bought 3 map making software. Yeah, 3 map making softwares, different ones, and yeah. Alton? Hey, we didn't lose you. Excellent. He breathes fire and ends the combat as this thing dies. That's right! I am the best! As it had 2 HP left. I am the best! The best ever! Red Dragons rule! Red Dragons rule! As it excitedly goes to all these different little locations. Hey, you need to stop dying. You're always hurt. Why are you always hurt?
Because I chose to come in here before anyone else to see if it was clear for you.
Ah, because you're not a dragon. I see. You should see red dragons are the best. If you were a red dragon, you wouldn't get hurt at all. Nope, nope. Red dragons are great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe you are more comfortable in caves than my people as well.
I like caves. I want to find a good place to rest, though. I want lava and in a bed of gold, and I want other things. I don't know what yet, but I want them.
Yes, we are here at your pleasure, X.
Yes, yes, of course.
Sorry, Lord X.
Yes, well, that's okay. My actual name, you know my full name's Zarthilius, but it's okay. You can call me X. Cause I know you're not red dragons, so you're not. I can let you get away with some stuff, because you're just little slaves. You're not as great as me. The best around. All right, X is just gonna stay incessant. What do you guys want to do?
Well, I suggest we move forward into this cavern.
Indeed, indeed. So, as stated, it looks like when you look into this area that it was a once lived-in house, but and everything's made of stone, except for the small bits of boxes over here that you see, which is just destroyed pieces of wood, as if they've collapsed over just time itself. When you take a step in, it's almost like stepping into a foot of dust, as well as having the cobwebs everywhere. You see that this door seems to be airtight, as if it's sealed shut for some reason.
Well, I never like to find cobwebs, personally. They don't form on their own, you know.
That's true.
Yeah.
This room just looks like it's just been trashed.
Yeah, it looks like it's not so much that it's been trashed, it's just that it's been neglected.
Okay. Can we assume that Neros is with us?
Yeah, Neros is with you all. Let's put you here. So Thalos is right there too.
Well, what do you think, Alton? Should we try this airtight door?
Yes. See if we can open it. But again, I will go in it first.
Maybe try to open it in a stealthy manner.
Good idea.
Oh, to boot you from Foundry. Let's see.
Oh, he's back. He's back.
He's back.
Excellent, excellent. Oh, why did I do that? No. I clicked configure players because it was to boot you for a sec, but no, that doesn't work. So I don't even know why I clicked that. Perfect, perfect. So, music commence. Perfect. Yeah, this is also where I was thinking of getting some extra maps from. Physical maps too. But yeah. You see this door, what do you wish to do?
I wanted to take Slayer's advice and stealthily open it.
Alright. Roll me a sleight of hand or stealth, your choice.
I'm roll stealth because I have a higher proficiency.
Nice.
With a nat
So you-
20.
Well, a 14, as the nat 20 would be for advantage. It just rolls
Yes,
2 die and the
with
higher.
advantage.
Yeah, but we take the first one, 14. So, door opens, and you see what appears to be just a bit of displaced rocks, as if there was a broken, what would be altar, table, something along those lines here, and you see a giant corpse that seems to have been preserved quite well.
Do you see anything, Alton?
Uh, I see an altar and a corpse. A very well preserved corpse.
Man or animal?
I don't know. I'm gonna go find out.
Alright, roll me a
Whoa!
medicine. Yeah. Roll me a medicine.
That thing is massive.
Okay.
You don't know. It's somewhat humanoid. You're pretty sure it's not an animal. That's all you can really tell.
Neros, I believe this is some sort of giant. Or ogre, perhaps.
Medicine. Medicine to figure out what the corpse actually is. Yeah, you got no idea. Might be an animal. Who knows with that roll? A bear owl.
What does
Love it.
well preserved mean?
It's as if so you in actually I don't have to explain this as much. This is more metagame knowledge. Uh, if air doesn't actually get to the bones or anything else, and then it's in an airtight space, so it's more well preserved than as if it was exposed to the elements or to just standard static air.
Okay. But it doesn't have flesh on it.
No, it does not.
Okay.
Still been too long for that.
No equipment, nothing of value.
Strangely enough, no. There's no equipment or anything to indicate what this creature was.
Why he was here. Well, shall we continue to explore this cavern?
Yes.
You hear a crunch as X goes in here and then comes out, and you see him shake off some bones from his claws, like,
What was that?
I just crunched his skull.
Doesn't have. Okay, I thought he might have a femur in his mouth, like
Like a dog.
Dino
No.
the dinosaur. Yeah.
No. Across the way, you see that there are also bones of some other humanoid. This is just across a small little trickle of water.
Alright. Okay then. Yeah. I'll be alright. I just need to take a rest for a second.
So you're gonna wait for an hour, or what are you doing? Yeah, he's not doing that.
I was gonna maybe wait for 3
Discord.
minutes. Maybe.
So this other skeleton, just at a casual glance, looks to be similar proportions.
At a casual glance, if you get close, you might see something that's a little bit different, but who knows?
Okay, let's go in for a closer look.
Alright, roll me a medicine.
Is this the giant family? Oh, goody. Medicine. I'm so glad it's medicine.
I'm so glad
There
it's
you go,
medicine.
thanks,
Oh.
Claire.
It's bones, probably the same thing. Maybe the same corpse, who knows? We suck at this. Yeah.
I go over and roll medicine.
I mean, you guys are more prepped for like city stuff, and then you went over to some actual adventuring, which is not what your party's equipped for. Oh, you want to roll a medicine, Elton?
Sure.
Yeah. That is definitely not in your list of options here.
Yes. But there may be more of those snake creatures.
Okay. Come on, medicine. Oh.
I mean, probably the same corpse. Slayer might have been right.
Yes, let's lead on.
Alright, so keep going.
Yep. Yes, if you get into trouble, just duck into that shell of yours.
Okay, so. Neuros, you see that this looks like you could just tell from a glance that this looks like it was almost once a dwelling from the stairs, that there was a bridge across. The bridge is still actually intact. And you can tell that there is a almost rotted door here. Alright. Roll me an investigate or perception. You don't think it's trapped. But Neros, you hear something with your perception when you're that close to the door. You hear a crunch as if something's being crunched on the other side, and then something scampering closer towards the door.
Nope.
We know about. Alright, alright. As something bashes against the door just lightly, and then it's silence.
Yes, but should we kill it rather than have it at our back? Yeah. Yeah, maybe create a killing ground outside the door. I could always do the rabbit trick again. I prefer not to, if I can avoid it, as I'm currently concentrating on my hex.
I kind of just like slowly move behind Axe while I was petting him when I heard that something was behind the door.
He wouldn't let you pet
And just like
him.
hide behind him.
You hide behind him. It's like, what? What's that? As he seems to have not noticed anything. Oh, that! Sounds like something scratching at the door. As you hear some bashing once X speaks up a bit more.
Okay, can I ready an action to shoot anything that comes through the door?
Yes, you can. Okay. Oh, and you open it with Mage Hand. As you ready an action to shoot, you see coming through the door are these creatures.
Alright, I shoot the first one. On sight. That's more like it.
Here. You shoot the first one on sight, and you hit it for 14 damage as it hits into it. And then, that is where we will have everyone roll initiative. Even X, as he's here, and he'll actually have to do something. Alright, so let's begin. X. Hey, what are you? Go away! As it goes And Breeze fires, as he's wanting to do. How many can you hit with this, X? Oh my god. Alright, you can hit almost every single one. Maybe having you have a dragon is not the best for these types of combats. Let's see which ones die, because that was a good dragon roll. Of course I roll well with the dragon.
Okay.
The good news is that one of them's not dead. However, the rest that were caught up in that, those three are... Oh wait, not all of them, just... Three go away. Yeah, you do put up with his shit. He's like, I'm the best! Yes! He's like dancing a little bit while flying. Slayer, there you go.
Slayer will move down here. I'm going to transfer my hex to the one on top
Gotcha.
as a bonus action, and then I will shoot. So I'm afraid that's just an 11.
Yep, an 11 does not hit, sadly, as it goes
Okay.
into the stonework right next to it.
Okay, and that's it for me.
Alright, end your turn and we'll go to Neros.
Sorry, turn.
You speedy turtle. Toll the Dead. Okay. Okay. So you hear a dong as a bell sound goes that reverberates throughout the cave. And wait, why? Interesting. Okay. I'm the one that's hurt. Oh, this is the other one. You only rolled a d8 because it was from there. Let me get the spell shared. Strangely enough, the one that looks worse is actually correct. So you dong the bell, and actually the amount of damage that you would deal would be enough to kill it, as it ends up dead. All right, as it has this green and black necrotic energy just go throughout it, and it ends up dying. Excellent, excellent. Now we have Alton. What do you want to do?
Alright, I'm kind of... My character is kind of spent on getting attacked, so he hides in a corner.
All right, roll the stealth. Alright. So X is flying up above where the ghoul can't hit. So it's going to try to bite at you, Slayer. What's your AC?
Slayer's AC?
Slayer's AC indeed.
Slayer's AC is 16 at the moment.
16. It does bite you. And it hits
What a jerk.
for 11 piercing damage. Rips a bit of your flesh out. Yeah, 11 piercing, and then we go back to X's turn. X goes up. No, they're my slaves! Bites into it as it goes within melee range now. And misses, hilariously enough, with an 11 as well. Alright, and then we go to Slayer. What do you wish to do? Oh, actually, roll me a Constitution saving throw as you are maintaining concentration on your X. I apologize on that.
You are absolutely right. Sorry about that.
That's alright. That's why I had the little
Saving
marker.
throws. How do I do saving throws?
Oh, if you go to Attributes, you would click Constitution. Once you click Constitution, it'll ask if you want to do a check or a saving throw.
There it is. Perfect. Thank you.
Perfect indeed. A 7.
Looks like I
Unfortunately,
made it.
your hex is lost.
I didn't make it. Alright.
You need a 10, or if it dealt over 20 damage, half that. Whichever's higher.
Well, I don't think poison spray is going to work against a ghoul. So I'm going to attack with my longbow with disadvantage.
Alright.
So based on the first two dice,
A 13
come
does
on.
hit for 12. As even with having issues aiming, you're still able to hit the center mass of this ghoul. It is not dead, but it is wounded.
Okay. I'm going to end my turn.
Alright, then we go to Neros.
Come on, Nero.
Alright, let's see if it can make the save. It does not, as you hear that dong sound, and you see some green flashes of necrotic energy as well as some black as some of the flesh just melts off of it. Alright, Alton, it's your go. You see this ghoul is, a lot of its mass
I
has been
just
taken away. Hmm? Sorry. Continue.
can I roll an investigation to see if it is ignitable?
That would be more of a religion check to know if ghouls have any immunities or resistances to fire. And that would be an action to sit there and ponder and think.
Okay. Legend.
Religion. You've not heard of... You can't recall any stories where ghouls were immune to fire. You recall that they might have been... They might have had resistances towards poison, but that's about it.
Right. And I kind of whisper over to X, and I say, X, you got this. Use your red dragon fire and burn it.
I already burned 3! Is what he says. He's trying to bite into this one again. Ah! Rearing back. Alright, 1 or 2. It still goes for you, Slayer. Okay, so end your turn, and we will go to the ghoul. Alright, so this ghoul once again tries to bite at you, but it rolls a 4, which is less than impressive. And you see X go in to try to bite it, and when it bites it, you see that there's also, whenever it bites, there's a bit of flame coming from its mouth as it bites into its neck and rips off its head, as it only had like 6 hit points remaining. And X does quite a bit of damage. Excellent, excellent. 1 sec, let me let my cat in. But yeah, you guys killed the 5 ghouls. Say hi. Say hi.
Hello.
Alright. Oh, you hefty chunk. She's already like 11 pounds. She's a hefty cat. A true barbarian. What? Alrighty. So, you go in here, and Neros, you see that you don't even need a medicine check. There are many, many different types of bodies, as if this was a mass grave of some sort. And there's even old oil that's just, it's like, it's sticky, it's not very good. It even has this putrid stench in here. Ugh, it's pretty terrible. It's just this rancid, sickening smell. It seems as if there's nothing on the bodies, as they are just skeletons at this point, ripped to shreds and pieces. Roll me an investigate or perception to see if you want to find if there's anything beyond just that, if you want to look in the mass of this terrible place. And you'll need to roll me a Constitution saving throw if you really want to investigate, because it is a bad stench to stay in here. Okay, roll me a Constitution saving throw. Okay. So, the good news, Neros, is that you are poisoned. For you don't know how long, but you are poisoned, as per the poison condition. And the news that may be good for you is that you, when looking at these bodies, are able to find a few different daggers and a few different jewelry pieces and knickknacks. So, find a 10 gold piece ring, a 25 gold piece necklace, and a total of 27 gold pieces from the pile. But you are currently poisoned. Nope. Cinder. Really? You destructive barbarian. Alright.
Is he going into a rage?
She's always in a rage. Like, I'm not
That's
getting attention. I'll destroy everything you have to get attention.
level 17.
You fine.
The unending rage.
Mm-hmm. Until she's sleepy. She's a berserker barbarian, and so she always frenzies, and then she just has to sleep and take multiple long rests somehow in a day. Because she's a cat. I know. But alright. So, yes, you're able to find a little bit. Neros, you are currently poisoned. Do you need to know what the poison state does? It's probably good for you to know. So, it only does one sentence worth of things. It just does that. Okay. So, yes. What do you all wish to do? Do you wish to stay in this room as well, Slayer? And make a Constitution saving throw, or do you want to get out?
I want to get out.
Alright. I mean, you can continue on if you wish. It's up to you.
I think I might try to go in and collect the gold pieces and the gold necklace.
Oh, Neros is able to collect that. That's why he investigated to
Okay.
find loot. He got his loot. And he stayed it for an extended period of time, which made him have to roll a con save.
Okay.
Like when you need it.
Yeah.
I need 700 gold for this magic item. Bleh. Are you done raging? No, you're not. Alright, so what do you guys want to do?
Cross the bridge?
Well, then cross the bridge. See, I can fly over. Because I'm a dragon. Dragons are great. We're the best around. Yay! Alright. So as you guys continue, roll me a history as a group check. Because you've seen enough that it seems odd as if something's jogging your memory with this. Okay. Halfling, nice. So, Neros, you're pretty sure that this is a dwarven place from your books, but Alton, you're able to tell that quite a few dwarves must have lived here. And from the book that you just read, it seemed like it was one person, but this area looks as if there's more to it than just one person living here. From what you've seen already. That's just from the architecture. I'll pass around.
Alright. And then.
Yeah, she's freaking staring at me. I don't know if this is gonna capture her, but she's like staring at me. Demanding I give her attention. Alright, so you see another dwelling, but this area looks bigger. As well as stairs, you are correct. Stairs that lead down. You listen at the door. Alright, roll me a perception check. Alright, so we take the first. 17. It seems like there's no sound beyond the door. Neros. Oh, first it was nature, sorry. So the other one was 22 of perception. I got you. Yeah, you got it. So yeah, 22, yeah, you hear, and there's nothing. It's as if it's deathly quiet. Okay, you can ready some arrows. Alton, I assume you want a ready to action to shoot whatever comes out as well?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so you open the door, and what you see are the broken refuses of what once might have been a metal workshop. You even see that there are forges and furnaces, smaller ones, aligned with the side of the door. As you look further in, Neros, you see that there are smashed and ruined different pieces of a table, a smaller table that looks like it was almost a workbench where they would store things, a cask that has a rotting scent come from it, and the floor itself with the black areas looks as if it's stained as if it's oil stained. As you continue, the scene unfolds quite a bit more, as this looks like it was once a warehouse or workshop of some sort, but has not seen use for a long time. Indeed. Yeah, you can roll me an investigator perception. Nice. So you see that with all this pots, with all these pots and earthenware, there appears to be a 50 gold piece bracelet. Everything else is gone and destroyed, but that is something that you were able to find. Even though there shouldn't have, it was very hard to find, as it was actually covered in a little bit of muck as well. But your keen eye and thoroughness has let you find this bracelet. Of course, it's 50 gold pieces once it's cleaned up, but yeah. Alright, so next door down. Just gonna speed it up a little bit. Same strategy to open if you wish. Says, oh, I can breathe fire too! I'll breathe it when something comes through. All right. And Mage Hand? As you open it, you see that this area seems to have been stained not just with black oil, but as you look, it seems as if it has a different stain. Roll me a medicine or nature to figure out what this one is. Medicine or nature. It seems as if it's a mix of blood, sweat, and oil that has stained the ground in this entire bottom portion of this building. You also see that there was once a target practice and netting that held other stuff. But you also see that in the indentations of the floor, there was sweat. There was once a bunch of furniture here and there, as if they were almost mannequins or something along those lines, wardrobes, cupboards, etc. But they are gone now. All right. It doesn't smell rancid or anything like that problem, but yeah, it's still good. So, you guys. Oh, it looks like you want to go into the stairs? Or where do you want to go? Alright, roll me a perception. Nice. So you hear the trickling of water, as if it's like a small stream or brook. But that's about it that you hear from the stairs.
I don't think so, unless there's anything across this body of water.
No, it just looks like the water rushes down at that point to go somewhere else into another part of the cavern.
Oh, well, Lord X, it seems to me that this will not do, and that we have yet to find something grandiose enough to suit your
I want lava!
gravitas.
Find me lava! And gold! And a bit of gold! There are stairs!
Indeed, and we found there's neither here, so perhaps we do go down.
Let's go down the stairs! Let's go down the stairs! I want my lava! I want my gold! Yeah! Yeah! So, alright, you all go down the stairs, correct?
Yes.
Alright, so as you go down the stairs, we have Neros. This is a little bit different for your token than usual. You have 40, 20. You go down the stairs, and after going down these winding stairs for about 100 feet, it opens up into a giant walkway that when looking over, you could see that there's a little bit of water, but at the same time, those of you who have dark vision can see the startings of something ahead of you, something big. And as you get
What
closer,
is this place?
you see there's a giant door. And there's some water that goes over the bridge here. This door looks as if it's locked with runes. sealing the center points here, here, and here.
Perhaps this is where those other skeletons first came from.
Possibly. You could also use your thieves' tools, but that's after investigating perception or arcana to figure out where to scratch out these. Actually, no, you see them. So you could roll thieves' tools or arcana if you want to try to just scratch out the runes in the proper areas. If you roll too low, though, whatever their use, they'll pop out. It's up to you.
Yes.
I could use my thieves tools.
Yes, I can also help you with the thieves' tools, but that won't help us against an arcane defense.
It'll help you scratch out the runes in the proper places, which is possible.
Okay.
Yeah, like you can. That's how you would disarm the runes. That or like some other arcane BS, but you can do that, or you can use the Nox scroll. Like you have options.
Yeah, I think I prefer the spell, personally. And I think I'll take Neros' advice.
Okay. Knock is. That's a good question. I don't think you have to be that close. For the Nox roll, the range on it is 60 feet. Okay. So you get away. It's like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? As you then cast the spell, I'm assuming. Roll the spell scroll to delete it. If you're going to be doing that, I think you have it. Um, consumables? No, where is that spell scroll and knock? Oh, okay. That's why I don't see it. All right, roll it, and then. Oh, it was a group of 5. I got you. I got you. All right, so you use your Nox roll, and a loud boom sound happens as Knock casts a loud knock audible for as far away as 300 feet, and you see the runes unlight as they become dim, and no arcane energy is being emitted from them. It's up to you.
Yes, it won't cost us anything to. I guess we have to open the door, lest it
hmm
relock or some such thing.
So you take some time for these old doors to move, and with your dragon, you're able to have enough strength to do it. Since you're all not a very strong party, he just helps push it open. As you see, when it opens, there we go. It goes into a hallway, a long hallway that has multiple different chambers.
Sorry, I've got to step away for a second. Be right back.
Okay. Alton, as you continue, you see broken architecture of part of this place, as if some of these once grandiose pillars have fallen. In fact, it looks like, and you can tell this from the previous history check, that this was once a grand dwarven work. Kind of like think of Mines of Moria from Lord of the Rings. And as you get closer, you see that there are 2 wheels that are connected to the ground, and there are also there's also this giant door that seems to be made of metal and stone. Just gonna move you up, Slayer, for when we get there, so we can see it. Bleh. Okay. Okay.
I didn't have arcane magic, so I'm probably just gonna end up having to wait for Nero's.
You could tell as a thief that this is some sort of mechanism to open the door. You don't know if it's trapped or anything. You haven't checked that yet, but you can tell that these are circular iron wheels that are used to turn. Even though they have some, it looks like some strange markings on them.
Alright, can I see if they're trapped then?
Roll me an investigate or perception. You're pretty sure that there's no malicious markings. From what you've learned about with traps and rune traps especially, it seems that there's usually an element of flame, shock, or something along those lines, but you don't see that on these runes. So it doesn't look like it's trapped to harm you.
Well, what do you say, Nero? Should I open it? Try to open it.
Roll me an Arcana, Neros. Bam. Alright, alright. So you can tell that the arcane runes on this are meant to create a way to open this door. Both need to be turned at once, as there's just like a one handle here and one handle here, and they need to be turned in. Yeah, that's a lot of 20s, and that's a lot of. And you need to turn these wheels in synchronization, as it will slowly open the door. As they are magically enchanted to the doors, you can see the light from these is connected to the light here as well, on these sides.
Um, I'll leave that up to you.
That's up to you guys if you want to open it. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, alright. So you both get there and open it little by little as you see this door just open it slowly as the doors go all the way to the sides, and this area opens up to. Actually, let me do this. This will make it a little bit easier and more realistic to see this area.
Sorry about that, guy.
That's alright, that's alright. So you would see here. I have to do this to outline the lava. If you see strange little candles or lamps, that's because that's what I need to do in order to show you light. Alright. So as you open the door, you can see that there is light beyond, as it appears to have lava in this area. And there is a giant forge up ahead that is illuminated by the light of this lava. Lava? Yay, lava! I like lava! Lava sounds great. I was told I should swim in it. It'll make me feel better. As he dives into the lava. And then he comes out as the lava washes his scales. Like, ooh, this is fun! And he starts actually doggy paddling in the lava. Yay! Lava's great! And as he is having fun and doggy paddling in the lava, you see coming out of the lava is a fire elemental. As I will need everyone to roll initiative. Oh, great, indeed.
My character.
Alright, Alton, it's your go. I think, yep, it's your go. So, he hasn't even paid attention to this fire elemental.
There we go. I kind of hide behind the rubble.
Alright, roll me a stealth.
If I can open my character sheet.
I don't know what it is with Foundry and you tonight. Hopefully that'll just be fixed later on. But yeah. So,
It no, it won't let me open my character sheet. I don't know why.
I got you. I'll just click the stealth button for you. Do you want to do anything else aside
Thank
from
you.
stealth? No problem. Oh, wow.
I want to yell out to X, run, or fly away.
Well, why?
No.
As he doesn't seem
Tie
to...
it up, please.
As he doesn't seem to notice why. And then you hide. He's like, what? Oh, why?
Okay.
Why, slave?
Turn around.
And as he turns around, ends your turn. Because it seems that's what you're going to be doing, right? Stealthing? Just hiding?
That's...
This fire elemental just, as he turns around, goes to just bash into X with the fire. And you see that the fire doesn't seem to affect X as he's like, friend? He very confusedly looks at this fire elemental. Slayer, it's your go.
Well, I think Slayer is going to cast Hex on it.
Alright.
Why not? And then for my action, I will try to shoot it with an arrow. 13.
A 13 does hit. As you hit it for 15
Well, what do you know?
damage. Knocking away some of the
I'm
flame.
then going to see if I can't get partial cover behind this boulder.
Yeah, if you go right here, you'll be able to get partial cover from any range attack it would have.
Even then.
It looks a little confused at X, and then X is like, friend? And he goes to just like poke at it, it's like, friend? Slave? You're not my slave! And that's his entire turn. As he didn't get damage, he doesn't see any damage, but Neros, it's your go.
If I spoke primordial, I could have tried to suggest new suggestion.
Yeah. Tasha's
Nice
Mind
roll.
Whip. Okay, okay. So you see this lash that almost looks like a quill, and a 2 doesn't save. So, it takes 14 psychic damage to it. And you move over there. Excellent, excellent. Alton, it's your go.
Alright, hold on. I believe I have something in here that I could use. Alright. I have a water skate in my inventory. Is it possible for me to throw it at the elemental?
Like 20 feet, maybe, but you're far more than 20 feet away. Because you're throwing a water skin, so... 20, 60. So 20 feet, no disadvantage. 60 feet with disadvantage between 20 and 60. So no. As it is in the lava.
Okay. Well, I guess I kind of take a shot at it with a sneak attack.
Alright.
Is that possible?
It is possible, as it is 75 feet away. Now you probably want to move here. Get a perfect shot. There you are. Yeah. So roll me an attack with your short bow.
And then do I roll sneak attack as well?
I have made it so you don't have to, as it's now rolled in automatically if we need to. So, as you can see, it's great.
Okay.
A 24 hits as you hit it for 13 damage. Actually, 25. And you only get this because you have advantage. Yep, for 13 damage. However, you notice that your arrows don't seem to have a complete effect on it. As if it's resistant to just these normal arrows. And the arrows that you shoot, by the way, burn up. So...
Well...
Well, what you want to do?
I'm going to end my turn with that.
It's your turn. Excellent. Alright, so you get to the fire elemental's turn. The fire elemental saying that this dragon is not threatening it and it is not doing anything, will go over here as it just flies over to the closest and it tries to bash you with its fists, and body. He only gets a move, attack, or bonus action. I thought it was just no reaction. I misread that then. Can't take a reaction. Okay. Very good. So, nice. It's hidden in the middle, I like it. So, yeah, it moves over to you, Slayer, but that's it, as it doesn't get an attack on you, which is a good thing.
It is.
Alright, so... Slayer, it's your go.
Slayer is going to take the disengage action.
Okay.
And then run. Whatever, 30 feet, probably be around. Yeah, right.
Oh.
So, just holding on to his packed weapon, he's gonna haul at.
I got you. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, if that's the end of your turn, end your turn. As Axe's just gonna say, "Slaves don't fight! Entertain me! I'm bored!" And then he goes to Nero's. Oh, again. Nice. So, does a 0 make it? No. So you deal 10 psychic damage to this. And it is now at this point wounded, so half health or less. As you get closer, okay. Alton, what do you want to do?
Okay, I'm going to... As it is closer to me... How far this is... 55, I don't think I will be able to get that, would I?
For this?
The water skin?
You could throw with disadvantage. Gotcha. How you would do that is you would roll the light hammer, and then we'd see if your water skin would hit it. As an example. So a 12 is the only thing that matters. As you throw your water skin, and it just moves to the side as your water skin lands here, and then you can see from the heat that the water skin opens and some water just trickles down onto the rock. So your water skin is now gone. Unfortunately.
Okay. Well, it was a good try.
Alright, end your turn. Unless you got anything else you want to do?
No.
Alright, this fire elemental will go back into the lava, and it is just covered in this lava. As it seems to be running away and hiding. Actually, it can go much further. It can go to here. And it seems to be just going into the lava. As if it's not interested in fighting you guys anymore, as you guys have heard it quite a bit! So at this point, you can choose if you want to continue to try to hit this thing or not. The lava will give it cover. I'm just trying to like meld into the lava.
Alright, I'm going to shoot it.
Alright.
So you're saying it has partial cover?
It has partial cover. Yep, half cover from the lava. As it's trying to go into it. And a nat 1 misses.
Automatic hit.
As you just
Okay.
tink, into the lava.
Slayer has not had a good night.
Alright, I'll play with you later, friend! As it goes by and it runs away, and the thing tries to take a whack at the dragon, and the dragon's like, haha! Even if it hits, it doesn't matter. He's like, alright, friends, I like this place! Or, sorry, not friends, he wouldn't say friends. Like, alright, slaves, I like this place! There you go, Neros. Toll the dead. Alright, a gong goes out as this creature takes the 4 necrotic damages. You see some of the flames turn into this green and black and just fall down. Alright, Alton.
I'm going to shoot it with my short bow gun.
Alright. Oh, what could I? A short bow, a 9 misses as the arrow goes into the lava.
Right then. I'm going to yell to Neros, do you have water magic? And with that, I
Alright. So with that, end your turn as it just goes 100 feet into the lava. As it seems to be
it's
intent to
still
go into the
Neros'
lava.
turn.
What? That was on yours. Alright, Fire Elemental, Slayer. Bam. I don't think you can do much, but this creature just seems to be retreating into the lava.
Just ready in action if he pops out again, or if his... Because I can't see him, can I?
I don't even
Oh, you said into the lava, you mean further back.
Yeah, he's
not,
way over here.
Okay. So, my range is...
130?
What's the range on a longbow?
Let's see. Looking up to your longbow, it was... Oh, wait. That range was taken out. I think it's 8320. I'll double check, though.
It's 150, 600. Alright,
150,
so is he
600.
within...
Yeah.
So is he within 150?
He is.
Alright, well, just in case, let's move up a bit. And, cursing my bad luck so far, let's try again.
And the law was very hot. You wouldn't want to get any closer.
Another
Wow!
three nat ones this game. Son of a gun.
Alright. It's like, ha ha! As he's just like going back and forth, this annoying little red dragon wormling. Ah, this is great! Yeah, you did take his luck. I don't think there's much more you can do, as the fire elemental is just going to dive into the lava. Unless you have some brilliant strategy, Neros. You can see it. I don't know the range on Magic Missile, though, because it's 125, maybe? What is Magic Missile?
I think it's 120.
You can move up a bit if you want, then. It does look like it's just, just injured, so just half health with that, so... You may not kill it. I mean, I'm not gonna shake a stick at anything, but it's possible. Anything's possible. Yeah, just half health was taken out. Alright, Saber Spells. Gotcha. So, alright, that is where we can end the combat, as you guys, are... Yeah, alright, X has a friend, X has potentially a new layer. If you want to check it out for next session, you can. But this is where we will be ending the session. As you
Sure,
guys...
that's good for me.
Yeah, have done quite a bit. And I'm impressed.
Alright.
It's pretty impressive overall. But yes, very good job, all. Very good job. We're gonna switch the music to this for next time when we get here. But yeah, very good job, all. And yeah, if there's any other questions or anything, if ask them. If not, then I'll see you next week.